What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, so typically this is a gaming channel, right? I like to talk about games and stuff like that. What I'm going to talk about, as you see the title of these videos, are about two different earbuds. Now, can they be used for gaming? Sure, they can. Will you likely use them for gaming? Probably not, but you could if you wanted to, okay? Because they both have 5.0 Bluetooth connection. All right. So the two different pairs of earbuds that I'm talking about are the SoundPeats TrueFrees, and let me see if that focus is in. And we're going to compare them to the Creative Outlier Air. Now, whenever I'm going through something in life, like a small stressful situation in life or whatever, there's three things that I typically do, and depending on how severe the issue is, the depends, I guess, which one of these I do. Okay, so if I'm going through a stressful time in my life, the first thing I do, I go like on a shopping binge. Now I wish I shopped for clothes, but that's not what I do. I shop for gadgets, and typically gadgets that I don't really need, right? So that's the first thing I do. The second thing I do is I start eating less, right? So depending on how bad it is, I'll start eating less and I'll start losing weight without really trying to or whatever. I just lose my appetite. And then the third thing I do is I'll start being tired and I sleep a lot more. Right now we're at level 1. There's levels to this. So I'm buying headphones and headsets that I really don't need. I really don't need. But I got another pair of headphones that I'm gonna make a review on, because if I bought them, I might as well make a review for you guys anyways. But regardless, okay. Or like I'll buy a controller, or I'll buy like all kinds of stuff. But hey, I am still selling my old collection of video games, so I'm still making money that way. So it's gonna even out. All right, so let's talk about which ones I want to talk about first. I'm gonna talk about the SoundPeats first because I've had these the longest. Okay, I actually just got the Creative Outliers, and I'll tell you why I wanted to make this comparison. So these bad boys here have done me extremely well, extremely well. And when I purchased them, they were on Amazon. Actually, they're still on Amazon. They're $30. $30, okay? This is how small they are. All right, they come in this little plastic case. Now there are different cases that you could get. Like there's one that's like $40. That's like a little bit nicer. You can actually close it. But I got the cheapest one because I was gonna get cheap earbuds anyway, so I might as well get the cheapest one. $30. This is what they look like. The pairing of these things are amazing. They pair extremely quickly, no issues at all. It's a little magnet that puts it in, so as you pop it in, I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you heard it or not, but that's how they go in. And a little light turns on to show you that that earbud is charging. The light will turn off once the earbud is not charging anymore. These can work independently of one another, which I freaking love. And when you have them both in, if somebody calls you, you hear them through both earbuds, which is pretty good, which is amazing. So sound wise, again, it's just $30. They are perfect for those of us that like hip hop, R&B, reggaeton, anything that's like bass heavy. These are pretty good. Okay, I got something stuck. These are pretty good, but like I said, they're pretty bass heavy. They plastic feels cheap, but it gets the job done. Like I could take these anywhere. I'm not worried about losing the earbuds. I've actually dropped this before. Never had an issue with them. You can't really see the case, but the case is all scratched up. It does not use a USB Type C. It uses the old USB charger or the old charging thing. But regardless, sound is good. I've had these for almost a year now, and yeah, the sound is great. Now, $30, highly recommended if you're on a budget. SoundPeats, I highly recommend it. Oh, let's talk about the fit. So The fit in your ear, or at least my ear, right? You just put them in, kind of twist them a little bit, and they lock in place. I've ran with them. They've never fallen out. Let's see. I've ran with them, never fallen out. Work out with them all the time. And yeah, like they exceed the basic requirements of a good earbud. They really do. So, and for $30, I think like you're getting a steal for these. The only reason I went ahead and bought these is like I stated earlier. I'm going through some stressful time in my life. And when these came in the mail, they did their job. As soon as I opened up the box, I felt happy again, right? So that's the whole point, right? But we're going to compare them, right? This is the case for the Creative Outlier. Now, understand that these earbuds are $79, right? Is that what it was on Amazon? Let me see. I'm going to double check for you guys. I believe that's what it was. I believe it was 79. I believe that's what it was. Let's see. See if they pop up. Yep. 79. Can you see that? Bam. $79.99. So on Amazon, $79.99. So we're looking at 30 versus 80. Normally you would expect the product that's $80 to be better than the product that's $30. And it is. But don't give up on the SoundPeats yet. Let me talk to you about this, and then you guys can decide. We'll go with portability. Okay. You see this case. The way this case opens. Am I doing it right? No, this way. You push that over, and they pop up there. Now that looks cool. That looks nice. How long is this thing gonna last as I keep opening it and closing it? I don't know. The SoundPeats, there is nothing to close or anything. It's literally right there. I just put them in and I take them out. So the case is like has nothing that can actually break on the case. That's what I mean, right? The more moving parts you have to something, the more it can move. But this definitely does feel very nice and premium, and it looks nice. So like if you're comparing both of them, this looks very nice. Portability though, when I put this in my pocket, it disappears. Like no one knows that I have this in my pocket. This, however, is slightly bigger. It's literally thicker, and it's literally a little bit bigger. Not by a lot, but it is bigger. Trust me. That's probably the best angle you can see. See that? Okay. But it looks nice. It looks premium. I take this out of my pocket, and I don't care what people think because no one's really noticing anything. I'm going to take this out of my pocket, and people are probably going to be like, what is that? Right? And then when I slide it open like that, ooh, what is that? What are those? Right? So these are also 5.0, extremely easy to put on as well. Good comfort fit. I haven't ran in them yet, but I can tell by just wearing them the few hours that I've been wearing them already that I probably will not be able to run in these. I'm just being honest with you. I probably will not be able to run in these. They fit good, but it's not as snug as these bad boys here. All right, it's just not. Now these have a ring of light, which is cool. I mean, if you're into that, when you have them in your ear, the light is not really on. It's only when you have it do functions and stuff like that. But if you want lights, you got lights. And lights don't really bother me. The SoundPeats have little lights as well, but they're not on when they're in your ear. Right? Both of them are black, so you're not gonna attract a crazy amount of attention if you don't want to. And they both fit nice. They don't like stick out too much, both of them. The SoundPeats though, like literally disappear in your ear. The earbuds themselves, let me see if I can show you that at least. My phone's probably gonna go crazy because I got both of them out right now. SoundPeats. Let's see. Creative Outlier. Okay, so you can see that the Creative Outliers Air are definitely bigger than the SoundPeats. If I flip it over this way, you want to look at it that way. Creative Outlier, SoundPeats. Again, SoundPeats disappear in your ear. If that's what you want, then that's what you want to go with. Has a better fit. Okay, The Outlier Air is not bad. The fit is not bad. It still fits good, but like I said, I know I won't be able to run them. Now let's talk about what really, really matters when it comes to earbuds and headsets and all that stuff, which is obviously the sound. Like I said with the SoundPeats, these sound really well, really good. They are really bass heavy, and the bass does sometimes drown out the mids and and sometimes like you could get ear fatigue wearing those, listening to them too loud. Okay. Now I've had this for about a year. Okay, and I've actually haven't had a need to change them until I went through a stressful event in my life, and now I'm buying more earbuds. But anyways, now that I got these though, and I put these on, now I've been wearing them for the last few hours. I literally went from one song, listening to the song on the SoundPeats, went to another song, listened to the song, or listened to the same song on the Creative Outliers, and I just gotta be honest with you, man. If you're really into sound, they are definitely worth it. They are definitely worth it. I compare this sound to a headset that I have that's got like 34,000 reviews on Amazon at a 4.5, and that headset does sound nice. This sounds better than those headsets. Everything is, I don't know how they did it. Honestly, I have no idea how they did it. Everything is clear, crisp, just the right amount of bass. Like the mids sound great, the details of the song sound great, and literally I went through different songs just to see. Now there are songs like what's the best song I could give you an example of? There's a song by Russ called Shots, okay, which is kind of like a slower song, kind of bass heavy. The SoundPeats shine in those. These sound good. The SoundPeats shine in those. But as soon as it goes to another song that's more has a more balanced sound, it's not even a competition. These sound way better. Now here's the thing. If you go ahead and you buy the SoundPeats and you don't buy anything else, these are gonna sound really good to you. I promise you. They're gonna be like, wow, these sound great, because they do. They do sound good. But as soon as you put on something like this on, you're gonna be able to see the difference. Don't get me wrong, I'll still be able to listen to music on these and enjoy it. But if I really want to listen to music and enjoy it, this is going to be my go to. The only thing is, I know how I am, and these bad boys have been with me through and through. When I get to work, get them out of my pocket, I throw them on the desk. I'm not even worried when they drop. I've dropped these down steps before. This, I'll be honest with you, I'll be a little bit more worried about this in this case. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see. We'll see how they hold up. When it comes to durability, I'm gonna give it to the SoundPeats. When it comes to size and comfort, same thing. I'm gonna give it to the SoundPeats. When it comes to style, though, give it to the Outlier Airs. I mean, the case alone is dope. And when it comes to sound, goes to the Outlier. So if sound is your thing, then maybe the $79 is worth it to you. If you're not looking for that incredible sound because you wear, regular headphones for the most part when you want that, then the SoundPeats will definitely do the job. But I'm telling you, if you're someone out there that has never had earbuds like this, like true wireless earbuds, it's going to be hard for you to go back to something else, because literally you can carry this everywhere. And it's nice when you're in a waiting room or you're doing something and you just like, I'm just listening to some music, boom, and you don't look like a weirdo with a full freaking headset on. Yes, if you're walking around Walmart with a freaking full headset on, you look weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. For all you Apple AirPod users, that little white stick coming down your thing, that's not cute either. It's not. It's not. Get yourself regular earbuds. Now I know those Apple AirPods are amazing and they're good, whatever, but they gotta get rid of that freaking stick. That looks ridiculous. My opinion. You don't gotta take it. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. $30. $80. There's levels to the sound, there's levels to the comfort. It's up to you. We out. Peace.